100 Thieves is winning worlds. Now, hear me out. This is a pretty crazy claim, but I think it's one that you might start agreeing with me by the end of this. Just hear me out. First off, let me talk about why no other NA team will win worlds or even have a chance. And let's start off with Team Liquid, who is already in the group stage, unlike Cloud9, but they're facing a tournament favorite of Mad Lions, and then Gen.G, who is really good and proven. So Team Liquid has the best shot of trying to be third place, but due to recent years, I feel like they're probably going to be settled at a third place, fourth place finish, and maybe the play-in team will have a chance at upset. Team Liquid is not a team where they do something crazy. They don't upset. They're very calculated, and when they're good, they are good. The problem is that they're not nationally good because all of these teams have something that Team Liquid drastically needs, and that's called an X factor, something that they can just have out there ready to go. Like, no one's going to be ready for them kind of thing. And they just don't have it. They're too one-bodied. Their back-to-back team fighting is really good, but all these teams have something more than just that, and that's where they fall short. If we go to someone like 100 Thieves, they have that. Closer popped off, and people were saying he has no chance. And he's the reason why they are in the first seed. They're the reason why they're the national champions of the LCS, right? Then you have Someday, who is this giant who can show up. Their bot lane is even looking pretty exceptionally good, and it's a scary one because who he's been to Worlds, who he's gotten second place at a national series, losing only to SKT, who's who they're facing. This is going to be 100 Thieves that is very terrifying to face because of Someday, because of Closer. And now we finally talk about their mid laner, who is probably the best mid lane that 100 Thieves ever had, and it's because of the X Factor I was just talking about. I think this guy, Abaddon, I can't really say his name, but the 100 Thieves mid laner can come in and just wreck house. Or he could just play conservatively. You don't know, and that's scary. Same as Someday. Same as Closer. Now you can say this about a lot of these teams, and you can say something about Team Liquid, you can do this too, but 100 Thieves is proven to be really good at this style, and so they are already a threat to deal with. Something that I think they can definitely take games off EG. Without a doubt in my mind. I think they can take games off of EG. I think they could even beat T1 consistently. Now I mentioned the play-in stage. Can they go 6-0? Hell no. I don't think they will. I think 5-1, 4-2 is more likely what they'll do, where they lose 2 games to 2 different opponents. That is my prediction, is most likely they'll go 4-2, losing 1 game to EG and 1 game to the play-in team, because that's what happens. Because they're going to prep for T1, because they're going to be more terrified of T1 because Faker's a thing. Faker's a person. And that's going to be kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Now, if we look at Group A and Group C, which is both the teams where C9 can be placed, they are definitely screwed. I have zero faith in Cloud9. Cloud9 looked super rough, even with perks. I think they have to get through the first stage, the play-in stage, which I'll take a look at in another video. But to basically sum this up, if they do get out, they get into Group A and Group C, which is almost equally as hard as Group D for Team Liquid. 100 Thieves actually lucked out in a way, because these teams are scary. Except when you ain't taking into account 100 Thieves. They actually have a chance. I don't have any faith in Cloud9, who was looking really rough. And then I don't even have that much faith in Team Liquid, because they still have a lot to work on, in my opinion. Now, if you're wondering who do I think will get out, well, that's a pretty rough one because I'm going to wait until the play-ins to make all my predictions. But this is going to be my fast take. This is going to be my huge take is 100 Thieves is not only going to make it out of group stage. 100 Thieves is going to go all the way. And this isn't being like NA fanboy. This is 100 Thieves has a legitimate chance, just like everyone else does. But I feel like unlike previous years, they have this aura around them that CLG had when they went to MSI, where people were like, I don't think they're going to do that good. I think they are in that sense where they're going to come in and just pop off because they're going to have the formula. They're going to know, like, we're going to play like this. This is how we're going to play. And they're just going to go out and wreck house because literally in the championship for the LCS, in the final game, they played their game. Team Liquid tried to counter them, and they thrived off that. And I feel like if 100 Thieves keeps that model, they're going to win without a doubt. Now, they might throw some games. They've definitely done that in the past. But that's why I say they're going to go 4-2, and if they go really well, 5-1, which is something that you really want out of this team. You don't want them to edge by a tiebreaker. We've been through this too much. But that is my take. 100 Thieves going all the way past group stage. Thank you.